sleep or seduction. In the middle of the night, and awakens him with a kiss. Wait to see the expression on that boy's face. Me neither.
We back at it with another one. We're looking at, the brilliance of actually Kelly Angelo here. I wonder if people remember this is actually the same two people again.
I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times, just to protect my integrity. Martin tried to put me in my first dress. We get in that office and this fool pull out Big Mama's house too. I almost died. And I gotta read this script from all these good white people. We can play anything now. We can be playing a dog catcher this time. Why do we need to be in a dress? And I get so mad, I say, you don't want me.
Entertainment world has been set ablaze, so let's get into it. She's like, look, I'm about to get up in this thing now. I'm about to get up in this thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I mean, look at come on, man. The moment is past, man. The Stockings is, I don't know if I've ever seen that many hoes in the Stockings, y'all. And I've had my share of in my Stockings. I don't know if I've seen that many. You can try to put yourself together, but it's it's already over. Dress is ripped. It's already over. Oh gosh.
What are you doing?
Woo.
I'm your dream come true.
You're a nightmare. Now go home.
You get that close to your, close for comfort. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why they boys today.
That's my southern sensuosity frightens you.
Stop that. Hey, what's going on in here?
Unfortunately, not much.
Keep her away from me. She's crazy.
Crazy about you big hunk of harmony. But to continue chasing after you would be humiliating and unworthy of an Urkel.
You a lady. She gonna go back out the window though. She gonna go back out the window with not even like a lady. But look, so we're looking at this, man, and again, just I will point out before we get into these subjects here. This episode right here is super hilarious, man, and you got to give him his props. He's older now, but
Hush puppies, grits, sweet potato pie. We're gonna win or we're gonna die. Bubba, bubba, watching Bubba, time to retreat. Central Bowl Whittles can't be beat. Who is this?
so we say, who is this? This is Myrtle, as you can tell now, a lot older, and yeah, we just checking this out. We're just checking it out.
Myrtle, this is my girlfriend, Greta.
Girlfriend.
But look though. I know, right, Laura? I'm trying to tell you. Doesn't it always happen like this when the less attractive woman always got problems with the attractive woman?
What is your problem? Nothing. I was just wondering what Eddie sees in you.
And I was wondering why you weren't home watching Hee Haw.
I'm taping it, you tramp.
Oh, she's taping it. Oh,
Who
God.
you calling a tramp, Ellie Mae?
Oh, I'm sorry. She had the best comebacks, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You certified, citified for losing.
Get her, Greta. Get her, Greta. Come on, Greta. Get her, Greta. What you want to do? Eddie, let him fight. Eddie, let him fight. You know what I'm saying? Because I know Greta can handle the business, okay? Myrtle don't want that smoke. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Put her down, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Places with Eddie. Yours is next to a trough. Now go on, girl.
Gone, girl. Gone. Y'all don't even know what song that's from, huh? Gone, girl. Y'all know. Gone.
What is that girl's problem?
Myrtle's psycho.
Right. Jump back.
I mean, hi.
Laura didn't mean that at all. Did you? You just caught her off guard. Some people you need to let them know beforehand.
Oh, I can't sleep. For some reason, Mr. Sandman has ignored me tonight.
It's only 7:30.
Oh, but I'm depressed.
Oh gosh.
Myrtle, is there anything I can do?
Right, that's sweet, Laura. That's sweet.
Hold me.
Oh. Oh. Right. She gets me with that. There, Myrtle. Get off me. Get away from me. I didn't mean like that, okay? I need my personal space. Yeah.
I'm at my wit's end over Edward's constant rejection of my affections.
But Myrtle, Eddie's always rejected you, and it never seemed to bother you before.
Oh,
Right.
of course he did. I just masked the pain.
That's how you do that. That's how you do
Oh,
that.
sure, I know what you were thinking. I'm just another carefree, incredibly pretty rich girl.
Ooh.
But deep inside, I'm a heartbroken, incredibly pretty rich girl.
You read my mind, Myrtle.
Exactly. You read my mind, Myrtle. There's two of those that are probably not accurate.
Oh, my, why does it ever lie?
Oh, gosh.
You don't think it's because my feet are bigger than his, do you?
Definitely think that would be a reason.
Myrtle, I think that you just don't have the look that Eddie goes for. You're behind the times by a few decades.
Oh, this is timeless, honey, timeless.
I wonder if they both broke character here because they're both laughing and smiling a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if they both, break character. But Kelly rebounds, though.
Yeah, maybe. But it's not exactly Eddie's style. He likes a girl with a hot 90s look.
Yeah.
Well,
Think about it.
maybe I could stand to make a few incy-wincy changes.
Maybe bigger than that.
What do you suggest?
Head to toe makeover.
Head to toe. There you go. Head to toe makeover.
Oh, mercy. Would you help me?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
Right. Y'all know that Tonex? Make me over. He talking about like God making him over, but Myrtle need a makeover here. Good job, Laura. Keeping her word. Laura's keeping her word. She's taking her shopping.
All right, Myrtle. Now, Benji's the hottest store in the mall. Bet everyone who shops here is fly. Oh, that dress is perfect.
On me?
No, girl, on me.
Okay, Maxine.
Ladies, I'm not too sure these clothes really say Myrtle.
What they saying to
They
you?
seem to be saying Kelly or Cherry or cute little girl names like that.
As you guys know, some people don't know, Cherry and Kelly, that's their actual name. So that was kind of good right there.
How about this one? It's half off.
No wonder it's only half a dress.
Myrtle, if you want to sell some cake, baby, you got to put on some icing.
Ooh, you're so naughty. Charge it.
Ouch. Are you in a hurry or something?
Well, let's just say I'm eager to spend what I've been saving.
Laura said, well. Oh, no. Is there a doctor in the room? It looks like he's going to be sick. If you like this on your wedding day, you probably ain't with the right one. You probably ain't with the right one, baby.
Step on it, Rev.
Who coming through? Who is coming through? Greta. Woo!
Anyone know that Eddie was paid $10 million to marry Myrtle?
That's a lot of money for unhappiness. That's a lot of money for unhappiness. What y'all think? What you think, huh?
And
let's not get ugly.
But Myrtle here is way too late for that.
Oh, she hit Eddie. Look, Greta about it. She about it. She about it.
I'm gonna whoop you, you leather-wearing, gasoline-smelling, string-head baka bimbo!
You better shut your mouth, you
What you got?
crawfish-sucking, hoop-skirt-wearing, mustache-waxing, scarlet old honey!
I told you, Greta's is always going to be better. Her comebacks are always way better. Get her, Greta. Come on, Greta. Oh, all the food messed up. Yeah. Greta already got the job done though, because Myrtle, regardless of the situation, is in no condition to get married now. You have won again, Greta. Here we go.
Hi,
Are people actually whistling at Myrtle in the audience?
How's my dear sweet future sister-in-law doing?
I know, right? Laura's so funny.
I'm fine, Myrtle. What are you doing in town?
Girl, I'm here on a mission of mercy. I am determined to save my beloved Edward from the clutches of that witch Greta. It's time to drop that skeezer and experience the love of a real woman.
A real woman. As his voice cracks.
I'm sorry, lizard lips.
Oh,
But you're out of luck.
lizard lips.
See, Eddie only dates air-breathing mammals.
Greta ain't one to mess with, man.
Oh, it's you.
She is not the one to mess
Does
with.
your mother know you're entertaining wildebeest in the living room?
Now, ladies, let's be civilized. Come on, say something nice to each other. Myrtle, that is a very pretty outfit.
Thank you.
It really.
That shade of yellow matches your teeth perfectly.
Greta, you couldn't keep it in. Greta couldn't keep it in because she knew she wasn't even telling the truth. You know how that goes, and you ain't telling the truth in the first place, and the truth just come out after you try to tell the truth. Yeah.
You've managed to lose some weight. You're nothing but skin and cellulite.
Well, I'd rather look like this than a street-walking chicken.
Calling a chicken clucky.
She said she looked like a chicken. Get him, Laura. Laura. Mama, Laura had to give him the mama look. Hey, y'all. Hey. Cut that out. Y'all know how it go.
Okay. Now, you two are out of control. This ridiculous fighting has been going on for far too long. We wouldn't have a problem if she would just stay in her cage.
Look who's talking. The creature from the ugly lagoon.
Uh-oh. They at it again, Laura.
I'm gonna pull out my weed.
Look.
It's too bad you two are guys.
Kelly she's almost just as funny in this scene as they are. This, cause you about to pull out my weed. Kelly did a thing.
Well, I do have my doubts about this one over here.
What are you getting at, Laura?
Put that hand down.
Well, when two guys have a problem, they duke it out and it's over with.
That is true.
You're right.
Guys do handle
Right
things
here,
better.
Right now, right wrong.
Oh, swinging. Greta about that smoke. I told you, lick it. I told you, Greta, about that smoke. She ain't worried about Myrtle. Come on. I'm telling you, Greta ain't the one to mess with. Laura. Get him, Laura. Look at Laura. You better get him, Laura. Look at Laura. Try. In a civilized way.
What do you mean? In a boxing ring.
Man, look, when we know who this scene is supposed to be about, but Kelly legit on her creep almost steals this whole scene. If you gonna fight, you gotta do it in a civilized way. She almost steals this scene, man. Brilliant.
A duel of fisticuffs.
Oh, cheap shot.
I'd like nothing more than to go Evander Holyfield on this heifer.
You lost already.
Well, you are on, gruesome.
Right. What you got to lose, Greta?
Fine.
And if I win, you have to haul your heinous hiney back to Biloxi.
Yeah, get out of here.
For good. All right, then it's settled.
For good. Good job, Laura.
Saturday, you guys will duke it out.
Good job, Laura.
And may the best girl win.
You got things under control.
Don't worry, I will.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, why did Myrtle have to be just like Steve Urkel? I have cousins that I'm nothing alike. I mean, that I'm nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the part that I didn't understand, and where, to me, Myrtle is just stale at this point. Oh, wow. Come on now. Finally, some punches thrown. I need one of them to have watched, Muhammad Ali hit somebody before you walked up in the ring doing this. Okay?
You're kind of quick for a chubby girl, right? But here's a little fashion tip. When hips that wide, stay away from bright colors.
Oh, knockout.
Hey, look, she on her butt. I hope she didn't hurt herself.
You twisted my wonder bra.
Oh, it's a wonder bra, all right? It's wondering what it's doing there.
I'm trying to tell you, man, Greta, oh my gosh. I don't know if she's coming off the cuff, if they're writing her lines, but it's brilliant. It's wondering what it's doing there.
Oh, that is.
Come on, guys. Throw a punch. Throw a real punch. And this basically goes on for a very long time. A lot of this right here, nothing really happens. This is pretty much all that goes on. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that really happens in here. It's just a bunch of this, which I don't understand why they did that. It's kind of, Anyway, let me go ahead and get into, what this video is about. So we're looking at this here, right? Some good points on this, but just check this out.
Wayans, Will Smith, Urkel, Jaleel White. It don't stop, bro. It don't stop. It's more than that, bro. It's more than that, man. And the gatekeep to success and all that, man, because the majority of these men in here have been uber successful. They're rocking the dress.
Man, so like I said, this is very interesting, and let me reiterate, okay, and give all the props in the world to Mr. Jaleel for playing Myrtle, in that first episode. Like I said, as she got older, she got a little stale. Really wasn't that funny. But the first episode was a thing. So I wanted to touch on this for a second, because this was brought to me about a year ago, like last summer. And Mr. One Cat Williams was talking about on Club Shay Shay, right? About, guys, putting on that red dress and put on them high heels. Okay, but on my Johnny Gill. And you notice that they pop off after they do that, right? They get, doors, the floodgates open for them, right? And somebody brought this to my attention when it comes to Mr. Jalil when he played Myrtle, the basket of the men that have put on that red dress. Okay, I'm gonna do it every time, y'all. He was a young boy, probably just doing what they told him to do, straight up and down, right? But we do have to recognize, look at what time the things started coming his way. When the doll baby came out, I'll put it up on here. It came out in 91. When his cereal came out, it came out in 91. When his board games, and I'll call them Urkel accessories, okay? Urkel accessories, they came out in 91. And if you know the episode where he plays Myrtle for the first time, that happens at the end of 1990, right? And so it is interesting that the floodgates opened for him after that. Like this. Remember Urkel came in and, put it down. You know what I'm saying? I don't mess around. I put it down. Okay. He put it down. And they wanted him back on, as a regular, not even as a regular. Think about it. They moved the show into that direction of Steve and Laura, not just him, but I told you the show moved in a Steve and Laura type of way from a Harriet and Carl type of way, right? And they kind of modeled the show about him. And that have been the perfect time going into season 2 to be like, hey guys, we heard you. Hey man, we about to make this dude, this, and we're gonna give him. We got doll babies. We got cereal coming. We got all this other type of stuff coming. Going into season 2 to keep the hype up. Why didn't the doll baby and stuff come out in season 3 or season 4? Why was it after and not too far in the distant future after he put on that red dress? Okay, we know it was yellow though, but I just got to do my Johnny Gill. And so I was like, wow. And I was like, you know what? I'm not saying yay or nay. I'm just saying that a lot of stuff starts to make sense. It's starting to make sense to why he got so many things that the others just didn't get, right? We got to remember and think about it. Jalil, Kelly, and Darius are all the same age, right? They're all the same age. He's the only one that got a doll baby. Think about it. Things about Laura in his cereal commercial, but she's not in it. And it's just like stuff that's starting to make sense. It's like, is that why now he is looked at so much higher than the rest of them, right? Recognizing himself, but he played his cards right. You know what I'm saying? You dealt your cards right in Hollywood. And when you do certain things in Hollywood, you get certain things out of Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? He deserved every good thing that came to him and every good thing that comes to him. 100%. But what I'm saying is other people deserved it too. And why didn't they get it? Well, I'm going to say this again. Family Matters is a phenomenal show, right? But you show me a scene where he ever outperformed anybody in that scene with him. Show me a scene in Family Matters where he outperformed all the different things that he did. Stefan, Myrtle, all these different things. You show me a scene where he actually outperformed them, right? And people say this all the time. Well, like, look at Will Smith and, Martin Lawrence and these guys. I'm like, guys, those shows were their shows. They were the executive producers of those shows. Really at the end of the day, he was a cast member like the rest of them, that played a phenomenal character. I mean, Urkel was a character that we had just not seen before, but he did not outperform anybody on that show to be so, held so high above to where he's the only one that matters. Like I said before, you see it time and time again. It's like the other characters don't even count. And so it's just these things that I'm kind of wondering, but like I said, deservingly so of everything he got, but it just makes you wonder if that's why some of the others didn't get these other great opportunities as well. Doll baby, cereal, anything like that. And nothing of the nature. I mean, they got none of that. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it just, y'all know that old school things that make you go, I started looking. It started with watching. If y'all go on YouTube, you can watch like videos. So I'll put it up here. Y'all remember that? Yeah. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember Video Soul? You know what I'm saying? Back in the 90s, right? And what are we seeing now? We're seeing reboots of things, and we want reboots of things, and you still see Family Matters is still relevant today. Our entertainment is just not very good anymore, right? And so we're looking at the good old days. And God started showing me when I was watching Video LP, and I started watching these videos. I'm listening to this song, and I'm like, do y'all hear the lyrics in this song? Are we paying attention to the lyrics? And then I'm looking at some of these videos, and they're very sensual. And we're up here thinking like, nah, back in the day, stuff was clean and stuff was safe. You know what I'm saying? It's like God started to show me that, like, to take the veil off my eyes. Like, the 90s was the good old days. Or maybe you're looking at yourself and you're saying, man, my good days are behind me, right? But we got to remember what the Bible says in Ecclesiastes 7. I think if I said it in 10, I don't remember if I said it or not. But it says, do not say, why were the former days better than these? For it is not wise of you to ask this, right? And it just showed me, it's like, the 80s wasn't the better, the 70s, the 90s, the standard. God is the standard. I'm just talking to my believers, okay? Not our culture, not the 90s, not the 80s, not even right now. God is the ultimate standard. We're sitting back and we're looking at these things from the old days and being like, man, like if you for God, These are the better days. God is always going to tell you to look ahead, to look forward. When you're looking back, you cannot look and see the blessings that are all around you. And we take for granted for what we have now. I was talking to my grandma. Because my grandma turned 80 years old, y'all. She turned 80 years old, you know what I'm saying? So we went to go celebrate her. And she still works because she won't make that paper because she like to spend, y'all. Okay, I'm just saying. She like to spend. But we're telling her, like, Grandma, maybe you should slow down working. And her job is kind of saying to her, we don't know if you can do this job anymore. And, my grandma literally was saying to me, what am I going to do? Who's going to hire an 80-year-old? What can I do now? And I told my grandma, the Bible says that your latter days will be greater than your former days. That is the beauty of God, is God is always looking forward. God is always looking for your future. God's more worried about your future than he ever is your past. That even at 80 years old, you can still look forward to life. You can still look for God to do something in your life. And so this is what really was showing me this. Like, we think that the 80s was the standard and this was the standard and that was the standard. He wants, reboots and all this other kind of stuff. And I'm not saying to not have nostalgia. Matter of fact, I'm trying to go get me, what's the one little doll things? I don't know. I'm about to go get me a Laura Winslow one. Because I would have got me one from back in the day. I told you, she had a doll baby herself like Jalil did. I would have snatched me one for real. So I'm about to go get me one, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I would have had one of these anyway. So saying is, when we stay there, when we think that those were the better days, when we think that those were the greater days, God's saying not so. I still have greater days ahead. I am looking forward. I am moving forward. I am your standard. I am the standard. God is the standard. I'm just talking to y'all that God been dealing with your heart this year. He's calling you into something new this year, right? In 2024. He's calling you to a higher level. He's calling you to different habits. He's calling you to hang around different people. He's calling you in a different direction. I'm talking about you guys, right? God is our standard. Some of us got to recognize, you think that those are the better days. You think your better days are behind you. Us being stuck in back in the day, like the Bible says, to think that these were the better days. And the Bible tells you, that's not wise of you to think that way. That your latter days will be greater, which means your days ahead will be greater than your former days. I don't care what age you are. I don't care what situation you're in. I don't care what you just did yesterday. I don't care how much money you just lost. I don't care how much money you just made, right? Your greater days are ahead. I played the song, but I was singing to you with my beautiful voice. But this was something that really inspired me in what I'm talking about, as far as not looking at what was then and holding on to what culture tells us now, but letting God be the measurement and letting him be the standard. And it made me think about this Tasha Cobbs song. Now, let me get my Tasha Cobbs on real quick, because God blessed me with the vocals. He did not, but bear with me. But you see, it says here, if you know the song, I want to be where you are, talking about God, I want to be where you are. But then look at here, it says, because peace is where you are, because joy is where you are, and love is who you are. I want to be where you are, right? And this is what I'm talking about, that God showed me. It's like, he's the standard, right? That you want to be where he is, you know what I'm saying? Not where he ain't. You know what I'm saying? I know it doesn't feel like it. And actually, if you out of Christ, it's not going to feel like better days are ahead. But if you are in Christ and you have a reverence for him and a reverence for his ways, better days are ahead. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I just wanted to encourage, out of this video. I'm walking this out myself. I'm not any greater than anybody else. I'm giving y'all what I'm walking through, what I'm having to fight through myself, and that's the thing. Like, we got to look ahead. We always got to look ahead. We always got to look forward. We can't look what's behind. We can admire what's behind, but we can't hold on to it like those were the better days, right, man? Love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.